Having hair is nice. Take your Propecia boys.
I'm more attracted to men with hair.
Like, I don't listen to bald men.
I think he's sexy.
I feel like if you're a guy and you're balding, most likely you're off too much.
What's up, guys? It's Karim Jovian, and I'm here in New York City. Last time I asked New York City what their thoughts were on beards. Today I'm going to ask them on balding men or men with thinning hair. Let's find out what they say. What's your thoughts on bald men?
I mean, it happens.
Does it reduce their attractiveness?
I mean, if they're bald and they're wearing a hat or something like that, and then all of a sudden they take it off, yes, that can be in a little adjustment. But if you are, just own it.
What's your preference? You can be honest. Don't worry about it.
I like hair.
You know, for most men, it's in our genetics. I think it's natural. I mean, testosterone does cause hair loss in men. It's one of the side effects because it gives us muscle mass, but it does cause us to bald in the future and to die younger.
If you're a guy and you're balding, most likely you're probably off too much.
Yeah, that's what you feel? What makes you think that?
Well, because when you release like all of your cells, your hair follicles, etc. So when I see guys that are bald, that lets me know.
When I first see a man, I feel like I'm more attracted to men with hair.
What are your thoughts on balding men or guys with thinning hair? You know, would he be attractive to you?
I mean, it depends on their face, I guess, too. I don't think the hair really matters unless it's really bad.
Does it reduce their attractiveness?
Maybe a little bit.
What are your thoughts about bald men or men with thinning hair?
Having hair is nice. Not having it must be kind of sad. Get on that minoxidil. Take your Propecia boys. Fly to Turkey. Do what you got to do.
I think if it comes naturally, then I think it's a totally normal thing.
So my dad's actually bald.
Shout out to his dad.
They want to bald, go bald, then they can go bald.
Andrew Tate rocks the bald hair.
When you get older, are you afraid of getting bald?
It's gonna happen for you.
What? I'm not that afraid.
I don't think I'm afraid of it. I feel like eventually it's gonna happen.
I'm not afraid, you know.
But do you guys think it lessens the attractiveness of a guy if they're bald?
No.
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 I guess it depends on the guy.
So do you think it lowers their attractiveness if they start losing their hair?
Not in every situation.
What do you prefer?
I guess with hair.
So I want you guys to be honest, all right? We're here in New York City asking everybody the same question. What are your thoughts on balding men?
They're fine. I don't have anything against them. I don't have anything against it either.
I couldn't say I have anything against it, no.
Do you think it lessens their attractiveness?
No, not really.
I really don't. No, unless they have an ugly personality.
That comes with the territory for certain people, I guess.
How do you feel about how society portrays it?
I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with it. In my part of society, I don't see nobody looking down upon it.
It happens quite a bit. It's happened to me. I guess I first noticed when I was in my early 40s and gone gray too, and kind of not really done a whole lot about it, but it happens.
Well, you don't need to. You look great.
I think he's sexy.
Why do you think it's sexy?
Because it's just empowering. It's kind of just a natural. I think it's empowering to just naturally age.
What about kids in high school who start losing it at an early age?
That's tough. I mean, that's an emotionally trying time of life, so I think that would be a little bit harder to deal with. I think that it's just a normal process, and it just should just be accepted.
If it's not related to an illness like cancer or something, right, where they naturally through chemo, I would say probably apt to help somebody fix that if they so choose.
So we have some options here, and we're going to show it to you, and you guys tell us what you think. Who do you find as more attractive?
That guy, the bald guy.
Very quick, left one.
I think that kind of looks cool to me.
If one of them approached you at a bar to talk or become friends, who would you be okay with?
Either of them, actually.
Okay.
I'd be okay with either of them.
Who do you trust more?
I would say I probably trust the right guy a little bit more.
This one over here, who would you trust?
This one over here, I don't know who that is, but he's kind of giving me sort of like evil, like misleadingly nice eyes. He looks like he works on Wall Street, and that's why I don't trust him.
Who do you find more attractive?
This guy right here.
The one on the right?
Yeah.
Okay. Who would you trust?
Guy on the right.
So you trust the guy on the right?
Yeah.
Who would you be more comfortable talking to?
Honestly, I'd go with the guy with the full set of hair.
Okay, what about you?
Probably him. He looks a little more approachable.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
Who do you think is more good looking?
I'm honestly going for the guy on the left.
I'll say that dude.
The guy on the left, he looks classy.
Handsome.
He's handsome.
From these photos here, who would you trust?
That's not fair because he's not properly groomed, in my opinion. He already looks like shady because he's not groomed.
Who do you think is more attractive?
I guess I go with balding Doogie Howser.
Tell me, who do you think you would trust?
I feel like the guy on the left, looking at his eyes, I feel like he's lived life. Like I could trust him
Out of these two, who do you find more attractive?
Definitely the guy on the right, though.
You would be more comfortable to talk to.
I think the guy on the right. He looks like he's pretty much out there like a rock star, so he must be open-minded, I'm thinking. But this guy on the left, he looks like he disciplines himself in various aspects. Like he looks healthier.
Who would you be more comfortable talking to?
Just based off the image, probably this guy, yeah.
Who do you find more attractive?
This guy.
Okay, the guy on the right. Who do you find more attractive?
I think it depends, like, who has the bigger.
Who would you trust?
This one.
Who would you find attractive?
Probably this one again.
Okay, the guy on the right. Who do you find more attractive?
Honestly, like him.
The guy on the right.
Yeah.
From these two, who do you think you would trust more?
This guy.
The guy on the left.
Yeah.
Who would you trust?
He looked like he been through it. I'm rocking out with him.
Who would you be okay with talking to?
I'm rocking out with him. I could feel like I could talk to him about anything.
Okay, so let's say one of them approached you at a bar. Who would you turn down?
This guy. Yeah, this guy.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he gives me the creeps.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I think I'd turn them both down.
I think he's attractive. Like, if he was nice, I would, like, talk to him.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Out of these two, who do you think is the more attractive one?
I like his curly hair. I'm going to have to go with him.
Okay.
I like the facial hair. I think I like this guy better.
Okay.
I like them both, but I like the guy on the left better.
On the left?
I think I recognize him.
Is that a serial killer?
Yeah, I think so.
That's a serial killer.
I think so.
Richard Ramirez.
Yes, I couldn't think his name. I wanted to say Ricky.
Of the two, who do you find more attractive?
That one.
The one on the right?
The one with more hair.
The one with more hair. Who do you trust?
Like, isn't he a killer?
Yeah, it's a good thing you know.
I know my serial killers.
Who would you be more comfortable talking to?
Probably that one. With the one with the hair.
Well, I know that's a serial killer.
Okay. Good job.
I must say, that is a very good picture of Richard Ramirez. He looks really
I
fine
mean-
in that photo.
So you guys ready for us to reveal?
Sure.
Okay, so the guy on the left, he's a billionaire. Brian Armstrong. The guy on the right, not so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the Casanova killer.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Wow.
All right.
But this one, he's an Indian actor. His name is Raj Shetty, and he just likes to go natural.
Yeah. I mean, it's. I think it's attractive. I really do.
So the guy on the right is Richard Ramirez. He is a serial killer.
Oh, he's the guy.
Ah.
Yeah. So the guy on the right, he's Richard Ramirez. Do you know him?
Oh, that's the Zodiac killer.
This is Brian Armstrong. He's a billionaire.
Okay.
The guy on the right, he is a murderer.
See?
The guy on the left here, that's Brian Armstrong. He's a billionaire.
Oh, wow, nice. I'd be friends with the billionaire. Alhamdulillah.
The guy on the right, he's the Casanova killer.
He kills people? He kills
Yes.
people.
Yeah.
How many people?
A lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
Like both men and women or just women?
Both.
Wow.
He went both ways, and he's a necrophilia.
Oh, I don't want to curse. Stuck for a lot.
You actually kind of made the wrong choice.
Oh.
This one on the right is Richard Ramirez.
I would never think.
He's a murderer and killed a lot of women.
Yeah, I've heard the story. Wow.
And then the guy on the left, he's actually an actor. His name is Raj Shetty.
Nice.
He's a great actor from India.
I'm going to check his stuff out now.
The guy on the left here is a famous Indian actor. His name is Raj Shetty. Really good actor.
Nice.
The guy on the right, he's Richard Ramirez. You ever heard of him?
No.
Killed a lot of women.
That's crazy, yeah.
For this one, the guy on the left, he is a billionaire. His name is Brian Armstrong. And then the guy on the right, he is the Casanova killer. You ever heard of him? Paul Knowles?
No, I have not.
He murdered both men and women, and he's also a necrophiliac.
Wow, what is that?
That's someone who sleeps with dead people.
Wow. Okay.
The guy on the left is Brian Armstrong. He's a billionaire.
Okay.
And on the right, that is the Casanova killer.
Oh.
He will pick up women at bars, both men and women. After murdering them, he will sleep with them.
After murdering them?
His name is Raj Shetty, and he's a really famous actor in India.
Okay.
And now the guy on the right is Richard Ramirez. You ever heard of him?
No, I don't know anyone.
He killed a lot of women.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Yeah. The man on the left is actually an Indian actor. His name is Raj Shetty, famous Indian actor. And the guy on the right is Richard Ramirez. Ever heard of him?
No.
He's a killer, and he murdered a lot of women.
Okay.
The guy on the left here is Brian Armstrong. He's a billionaire. He started Coinbase.
He looks like a billionaire. Yeah, I mean, I said he was classy, so.
Yeah. So good choice. And you guys said he was handsome.
Yeah, he's a handsome man.
Yeah.
The guy on the right is the Casanova killer. You ever heard of him?
No.
Dated both men and women, and then would kill them afterwards, and then sleep with them after.
That's wild. When they're dead?
He's a necrophiliac. You know what that is?
Necrophilia? That's
Yeah.
not good.
Yeah. The guy on the left is actually a billionaire. His name is Brian Armstrong, and he started Coinbase. The guy on the right, not so much. That is the Casanova killer. You ever heard of him?
No, but he looks like a killer. I'm telling you, I knew he was a killer. Look at that nose. It just looks like an evil nose.
and he was a necrophiliac.
Fantastic.
Oh, lovely.
Like, you are probably the only person who got 100%.
Okay.
All right, the guy on the left is actually an actor, an Indian actor, and his name is Raj Shetty, and he's pretty famous.
Okay, I see it in the eyes.
Good choice. The guy on the right, not so much. He's a serial killer.
See, I told you I couldn't trust him.
You're a smart man.
Appreciate it.
This one, you chose the guy on the left. That's Brian Armstrong. He's a billionaire.
See, and it's in the eyes. It's all in the eyes.
And the guy on the right, he's the Casanova killer, also a serial killer.
I told you, can't trust him.
He killed both men and women, and then he would sleep with the dead bodies.
Dirt.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Remember to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell, and write in the comments below what you would like me to ask next. See you later.